Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm Bucky, and today we're gonna be watching a video titled "Saweetie's Dubai Scandal is Worse Than We Thought" by O'Shea Duke Jackson. Now, the last time I heard about Saweetie, there was rumors that she was outside selling that kitty. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard no songs from her in a long time. And there was a lot of controversy jumped up around that. She denounced it or whatever. But let's figure out what's going on here. If you made it this far in the video, just like the video, I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. But let's see what's going on. No, I'm good for that. This shit feel like home. I ain't never going back.
Oh my God, Sweetie's an escort, and water's wet.
Bro, I'm so scared that my stuff is gonna freeze. Saweetie being an escort, yo, Saweetie fine too, man. That's crazy. She out there selling that thing. It's always the fine Jones though.
Oh my God, Sweetie's an escort, and water's wet. What? The sky is blue, grass is green. What the are we talking about right now? What are we talking about?
In September 2025, Saweetie appeared on Nessa on Air on Hot 97.
It's the
And
shit
of
she's
course
talking
she
about.
was there giving
pretty
a radio
non-privileged
interview. But damn, she sure did give us a soundbite.
I saw it on TikTok. They were like, they talk about pretty privilege, but they don't talk about pretty punishment. There's been so many times I've just been counted out, and I know that it's behind animosity. I know it's because of a hidden agenda, but it makes me work harder. But this has happened like my whole life. So it's like what I deal with in the industry is just, different face, same case.
Oof. Now,
yo, I just hate her accent. Different face, same case. Yo, that shit is so whack, bro. Yo, I can't be from the West Coast. I don't know if that's some West Coast shit or if that's just her. She do be dragging her words, but this shit is, oh my God. This makes my
different face.
This makes my fucking skull like itch when I hear that shit.
What I deal with in the industry is just, different face, same case.
Oof.
Ugh.
Now, Saweetie has talked about pretty privilege before on other podcasts. She's talked about it with Jason Lee.
Yeah.
She's talked about it on Revolt. But she mentioned another phrase, pretty punishment.
Pretty punishment.
How can my brand...
See, O'Shea Duke Jackson gonna hit us with the ads, man. Come on, man. We gonna skip this thing, though.
That pretty privilege equals pretty punishment. So because she's beautiful, she has people holding her back in the industry that don't want to see her win. But she's overcome this by working hard. And of course, people pushed back on this.
If I'm being perfectly honest, pretty privilege is what got you as far as it did. And
bro sounds zesty. But I ain't gonna lie, he not lying. She looked good. I don't know when she first rapped. Like when she first started, she was rapping like she just learned how to read, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Her swagger was different though. When she first came to the industry, she was big on like the boss woman shit. She's college educated. That was a part of her branding. And then somewhere down the line, she just started throwing ass. I don't know. I guess like they saying the music just wasn't good enough. She had to start throwing that thing. She wasn't on that at first.
the nerve to sit up and talk about pretty punishment. No, sweetie, you are a prime example of pretty will get you through the door, but it won't keep you there.
Damn, bro, he passionate.
Sweetie, yes,
bro, we're shaking his
every
leg.
stretch of the imagination, you are a beautiful girl. You are. If a call you ugly, they a hating ass liar.
Yeah.
But love, you ain't the only pretty girl in the industry.
Yo, I'm saying
Funky
it though.
Dane even argues here that pretty privilege is what got her in the door. That's not your punishment. And he then argues something different.
When you first came out, you had some songs that were getting a lot of heavy airplay. But what happened, sweetie, during the time that you came out, which is good for the industry but bad for lackluster talent, is a lot of girls came out at the same damn time. Everybody wants to do it. So many people are doing it.
Yeah.
But the cream rises to the top.
Woo! When you first came out,
See, but like what he's saying is true. Number one, like, all right, cool, she lackluster, whatever. But like, if you make music, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's somebody for everybody. People be listening to motherfuckers I don't be never hearing of, but like they be having like a loyal fan base. It's just not super mainstream. Her situation is like, that music is just ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause it's like, even if like better people did come out, it's not like she just got knocked down the ranks a little bit. She's still lit, like music wise, but she just don't get like through Megan Thee Stallion numbers or somebody, or Glorilla, Nicki, whatever, Cardi, any of them chicks. She's like got sent to obscurity. Like, I think they was talking about one of her last album sales. She did like under 10K. Like, what the fuck? DDG selling more than her.
We were lackluster. It was okay, but then all
Grant DDG got like some good music, but for him not to be like necessarily like an artist, like people still don't respect DDG as an artist. And he don't be promoting shit. When he promotes, he does better in sales, but he don't even promote, and he do more than Shorty.
the rest of the chicks came out, and the cream always rises to the top. So being pretty got you in the door, but it can't keep you because all of the other chicks came in the door that looked as good as you or even better than you, but they had something that you just don't have.
But what I will say, sweetie, is it's the simple fact that competition is steep right now and you're just not winning.
That's tough.
Competition is stiff, and so she's not winning. And this is the reason why Saweetie would say her career has not gone to the next level. Well, Saweetie has 12 million Instagram followers and not getting where she wants to be in the industry. So what does she have to do?
The Doge dog, man.
Thanks to
let's skip this thing real quick. They gave Prime a hairline.
This is where we get into the infamous
the
situation
blonde eyebrows are scary.
with a colleague of hers by the name of Maybach May. For all intents and purposes, Maybach May is a middleman or a middle woman
Ethiopian or,
with a ridiculous BBL, and she's a rent seeker. Basically, what she does is she hooks up, young women with rich guys in the industry for the purposes of
getting smoked.
She basically can help you get your cheeks clapped all across the world.
Help her
Saudi
get her
Arabia, Lagos, Dubai. Of course,
Lagos.
For a certain fee. Again, she's a rent seeker. She doesn't add really new value, but you got to pay. But not only does the man have to pay, the lady has to pay as well.
That's because Shorty, allegedly, that's because Shorty a pimp. She pimping these Jones out, bruh. That's crazy.
Remember, the wider story is Saweetie wasn't making it in the industry because of pretty privilege equals pretty punishment, but
sure,
we can cash in on that pretty privilege if you willing to sell some cheeks.
Woo! Yeah, I hear booty clapping sounds in a long time from O'Shea.
This is where we get into the situation with this particular person, Maybach May. Saweetie got hooked up with this young guy, Jadon Sancho.
Yeah,
he's a big time soccer player. And, when Saweetie hooked up with the guy, Maybach May was telling her, like, look, the guy.
Look at her. She like, look at my precious. It worked. Like, she's sitting here like, look at this. It's working. She's going to pay me a lot of money.
And when Saweetie hooked
bro
up,
just getting robbed.
Guy, Maybach May was telling her, like, look, the guy is dumb. He's this, he's that. You can get a lick on him. And Saweetie was down.
Shorty
so
talking
she
about
went
buddy
over
like
there
that.
and started.
She
started clapping the guy. The problem was Saweetie nor the guy paid because they kind of fell in love.
Why blow the business up because you didn't get your cut from one of your workers, so to speak? If you don't know, she first exposed Saweetie because she introduced, and we're going to get to that, she introduced Saweetie to a soccer player.
Yeah.
The soccer player start rocking with Saweetie.
Bro's
apparently he liked her more than just fucking her or whatever, and looked like he might be taking her serious, but she's mad because she's like, yo, not only did I
took her client
up, I did matchmaker because y'all now linking and y'all might be taking each other serious. I did this for money.
She like, where my bread at?
I cut.
I don't want to say in love, maybe in lust, but
in love is crazy.
She's kicking into with this dude.
You never know,
even until today. And so what ended up happening after this is the young lady Maybach May went online and started talking about this. She said, "I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team
as my last post shows.
Instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client. I told him not.
She fell in love with the client. What kills me is like they on the internet with this, like it's not illegal. They just posting this shit like, you see, still paying me. Fell in love with the client. I told him not to pay me. I was her road manager with her, getting her deals. I was silent to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. Yeah, she's selling box. I ain't gonna lie.
To pay me. I was a road manager with her getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple. I want my money. Woo! Then this, coke, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread home record. Now, Saweetie came out and denied all of this. You know, she was pretty much saying that, hey, this is not true. The lady is lying on me, right? And
sure,
again, that is something that she can do. But we also know that artists make money a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Streaming is one. Concert tours is another. Paid appearances. And Saweetie is not really doing none of that. So I don't know how.
I ain't gonna lie, Saweetie not really like a good performer. I seen some shit before. I seen some videos, a lot of videos of her, and she just, what people say, it's not even my opinion. I'll just say what the people say, because I don't even consume her music for real. Her stage presence is ass. Yeah, she got the stage presence of a fucking gummy bear. That shit is terrible.
He is really making money. But then there's this new thing called yacht girls, right?
Yacht girls.
If you're a yacht girl, pretty much what you are is, you know, one of the girls that goes on yacht. But a wider context definition is you're basically down.
Oh, fuck.
What if you can?
No, we're not creating with AI.
For the clapping, even though you're not a real prostitute or you're not advertising yourself.
Yo, if you're a yacht girl, you selling that box. This is a weird shaped box, but you're selling that box. That shit is crazy.
Prostitute. And
in a roundabout way,
get involved with this sort of indirectly.
Called yachting. It's when girls go on a yacht, sometimes one or many rich men. They are paid to stay on that yacht to entertain and be companions to these men. She was gonna do it for the first time, so she told me that she would let me know how it went. A month later, she comes back home. You guys want to guess how much she was paid? She got paid $80,000.
Hold on. We gotta do the science. Did she just give herself a hairline? What the fuck? Hold on. She just put makeup in her hair. All right, so look, it's white. So let's do the math. She just put all this shit on her face to make her face move and shit like that.
To entertain and be companions to these men. She was going to do it for the first time. So she told me that she would let me know how it went.
She put makeup on her hairline. That's crazy.
A month later, she comes back home. You guys want to guess how much she was paid? She got paid $80,000 to spend a week on a boat, traveling the Greek islands, eating really good food, and she even got a diamond bracelet out of it. When I asked her what she had to do, she just raised her eyebrows.
So that's kind of how it works. You know, these rich guys basically pay all this money, and that explains her relationship with Maybach May. Now, again, this story went viral. Saweetie obviously was allegedly selling cheeks in Dubai, and the story was dead. It was actually a video that I did last month, and it got a whole bunch of views. No problem. The story's dead.
It's over.
We're done, right?
Wrong.
Because Sukihana said this.
All these sell, all of them, especially these rap. Like,
whoa,
I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be.
Oh, she said her name. I was about to say she sounded like she was about to say her name the first time around. That's crazy. Suki,
because Sukihana said this.
All these sell, all of them, especially these rap. Like, sweetie, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not even trying to be funny or like, sweetie. People will really with you more if you just live in your truth. Because a lot of the ghetto girls like me, well, a lot of the girls, black community, everybody, they be trying to get into you, and that the reason why they like double dutch, like they jump in, they jump out, because they don't believe you. So when you be making your bops, they be thinking that you like a fake ghetto girl, and it's just because they can't figure you out. And it's like, if you selling that, whatever you doing, like.
What the fuck she talking about, man? I'm so fucking lost. The fuck is she talking about?
That's what you do. Right. But you just need to
she don't agree with this nigga. I forgot. Respectfully.
Because that little bit of authenticity that they don't feel like you give it, like they want that from you. whatever you is. Like, you keep saying you're a Cancer, that's all. We need more than that, bitch. If you selling that, you selling that.
Woo!
She got a point across, I guess.
Now, okay, we can look at this one or two ways. You know, is this pretty privilege equaling pretty punishment? I mean, she is just hating on this girl. She don't really have any proof, but she's saying that this sort of thing happens. And it would look like, you know, Saweetie doesn't have a whole bunch of endorsement deals.
Which is crazy.
She's not really a content creator. I mean, she has...
Which is crazy, because she had that nasty-ass McDonald's thing. Was it nasty? I don't know if it was nasty. I'm hating. Let me stop hating. But I just know her eating habits were super crazy. I remember seeing her with, like, Lucky Charms and mac and cheese before. Ruined my idea of her. I ain't gonna lie.
0.9 million followers, or 12.3 million followers there. I don't see a whole bunch of things that, you know, Saweetie has as far as really making money. I mean, I'll never see her on tour. I mean, she is exceptionally pretty, but how is she really
monetizing it,
making money? I mean, I just don't know. And obviously her lifestyle has to be, you know, super expensive. You know, she has to keep her image up. So a lot of the female rappers, obviously, this is what they have been, you know, alleged to be doing, right? This is how they get by. And being yacht girls and being hooked up with other people, this is what folks are saying. Now, is Saweetie hating? I don't know. Like, this is something that
she be getting money from
maybe a lot of
probably.
folks may know in the industry. And I will tell you this. A lot of folks, even in the industry that I'm in, which is YouTube, and I've been a content creator for a decade, you'd be surprised how people such as myself or others could make more income than people like Saweetie all the time, because our income can be predictable. All right. Now it's a lot of hard work, and you gotta.
I heard these guys be making money. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not one of them. I'm broke. I'm popped. But I heard these guys be getting to it. I ain't gonna lie.
And
look. It's an ad right there. Bro just got paid. That's crazy.
A ton of effort every day, every month. But brand deals come and they go. You can get a big brand deal for 20 grand.
She had the McDonald's joint. I don't know how much she got paid for it.
It's performance based. And so you got managers you got to pay. You got family you got to pay. You got car notes you got to pay.
And they do everything.
And so you got
with music, what I've noticed, I don't know if this is like true across the board, but they do a lot of things in points or like percentages. So like a lot of these rappers that end up getting like crazy sponsorship deals, they're usually in like a 360 type deal. That's why they're doing so much to recoup quicker. But it's like you could make $1 million. Like if it's performance based, let's say like the number's $1 million. You can make $1 million. Regardless of how much money you make, you still got to pay that 15% or that 5% or that 12% to whoever is supposed to be getting divvied out. So it's like the number can be like 10 million. You still got to give like 15% of that 10 mil. It could be a little taxing. I ain't gonna lie.
People
obviously like you still get a larger pie, but it can be crazy because they got to pay so many niggas. They got hair, makeup. The women specifically, they got hair and makeup, the manager, the initial person, blah blah blah. Like there's a whole bunch of shit.
Living off endorsement deals,
especially with music. Like music specifically, it get worse. You got the engineer, you got the producer, you got people that might have co-written, you got people that what's the word? Executive producers. You got the the publishers. They call them the distros. Like. Then you got the label. It's so many hands in your pocket in music, bro. It's crazy.
At any point, if you are not turning back the value for these endorsement deals, well, what happens?
Look at O'Shea, man.
You get dropped. So it makes it difficult for content creators who are very Instagram-based or TikTok-based just to get money, because people are not always throwing brand deals at you. Number one, when you have like 12 million followers, you also can become like too expensive. Let's just say, for example, if you're Saweetie, you may charge something crazy like $3,000 or $4,000 or even $5,000 for an Instagram post for a 24-hour period. Now, somebody can try that, and if it doesn't work, that's it, right? You just can't get it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have good management, if you don't have good value, and you're not just, you know, in the public's eye, you need real money. And then also brands pay late. if you have brand deals or work with brands, you do the work.
Yeah, a lot of these things, they call it net. It's like net 15, net 30, net 45. It just mean like depending on when the job is performed, and sometimes it's even a lot longer because it's percentage based. But like if you do a job, a lot of the times in the industry, music industry or entertainment, you'll get paid like 30 days later or 45 days later or 60 days later. Sometimes even like 6 months to a year, depending on like exactly the terms of like deals. So it'd be lump sums, but it'd be like slow money sometimes. Like it don't just come right to you all the time.
You don't get paid right away. You get paid like 60 days, 30 days, sometimes as late as 90 days.
See?
However, if you get hooked up with somebody like Jaden Sancho or some of these dudes that got money, when you start clapping, you get the money, well,
right away
when you get done.
Woo! Oh, man.
And it's just so much easier. You know, like I said, if you're a lady like her, look, you can go out there, do your clapping.
Go crazy.
You know.
That I wham in a circle.
Wherever you got to go. You can still do your clapping with somebody you might be attracted to.
Yeah.
You can get paid while you're clapping it up. And then when you get your endorsement deals, you have that money. And then you still can look fake rich. Ultimately, a lot of people in the industry are not doing well.
Yo,
they're broke.
I heard a lot of these people are popped.
It's really a whole bunch, a lot of clout. Again, I know a whole bunch of influencers, you know, on the continent. I know influencers in the States. And yes, they do have opportunity. But again, keeping brand deal money means that you have to give the brands what.
This is reminding me, I got to get another tripod. I got like a little bendy joint right now. I gotta get a real tripod. I got my phone on this joint right now.
And the one thing that I had to say about content creators is typically they do not think like that. They don't. Mm-hmm. Typically, content creators want to do whatever they feel like doing.
Yeah.
They're not the best business people, and they're really pains in the asses to work with.
This art versus business
is a fundamental issue. All right, it is a fundamental issue. Yeah. People spend the money as soon as they get it. Yeah. Don't have any recourse. Yeah. Don't have any way of collecting database, collecting emails, reinvesting into what they do. So that money's not there. Even though you'd be like, well, if that was me, I would be rich. But you're not them, and you're not them. So
hey, you're gonna spend that money anyway.
Making the mistakes, and of course, if it means easy money, quick money, if it involves selling cheeks. Hey, you'd be surprised at how many people will do what they need to do to keep clout going. Clout is a ridiculous drug, family. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson.
All right, man. Yeah, so that's the video, man. It's kind of it's a serious topic, but it's kind of funny, too. But let me know. Do y'all think that Saweetie out here selling cheeks, bro? Or a better question, what people in the entertainment world do you think are out here just selling that thing? Like, just let me know. But other than that, if you like the video, and I'm out of here, man.